do you like your matcha? Casey, I feel like you're a matcha girl.
I've never.
And you've
I love matcha.
You add a lot of milk to it. Is it frothy? Like,
Yeah, you have to mix it with milk. I do it usually with soy milk, and I actually like them iced and hot. Anyway, they're pretty good.
A little earthy taste. That looks.
It is, but if I do it with like kind of a sweeter soy milk, so it's got that sweetness.
I'm gonna start my journey.
There you go.
Matcha Megan.
And we'll talk about matcha a little more later. Cloudy skies to start the day. You can see that from Laguna Beach right now. Again, I think we'll see the sunshine a little bit faster along the coast than we did yesterday. Right now it's 65 in Burbank, 70 in Fullerton, 66 in Corona, and 64 in Oxnard. And here's what we're expecting for highs today. A degree or two warmer, depending on where you live. 88 in Lancaster, 93 for Palmdale. Today, 76 for Santa Ana, 90 for Riverside, and 106 in Palm Springs. And we'll talk about the rest of your weekend coming up.
All right, Kay, breaking news here out of South LA, where police are investigating a stabbing that left one person in critical condition. It happened around 11:30 last night near the area of 37th and Main Streets. Officers locating a man suffering from several stab wounds. No word yet on a suspect or a motive for the attack.
More breaking news this morning. 2 people killed following a deadly shooting in Harvard Heights.
Yeah, police are saying that a suspect was attacking a woman when another man tried to stop him, and that is when bullets started flying. KTLA's Omar Lewis live in Harvard Heights with what we know this morning. Omar, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Megan and Lauren. We received an update from an officer out here who says that the suspect is no longer on the run and died by suicide right here on St. Andrew's Place. This is in the Harvard Heights neighborhood of LA. It all happened right outside of this apartment complex. That's where the LAPD says a woman was assaulted and then later shot and killed by that suspect. A passerby, a good Samaritan who tried to intervene, was also gunned down and is now in the hospital. We can take to the video here this morning and tell you that just after 10:30 last night, witnesses say an unidentified man was seen attacking a woman outside this LA apartment complex on St. Andrew's Place near Pico Boulevard. But what began as a cry for help from that woman being assaulted ended in tragedy here. The woman screaming for help, drawing the attention of a family driving by. The father stepped out to intervene, but the attacker pulled a gun, firing into the family's SUV before shooting that good Samaritan. Moments later, he turned the weapon on the woman he had been assaulting. Video shows paramedics performing CPR on the woman here at the scene. She was rushed to the hospital, but did not survive. The father was also transported with a gunshot wound, but remains in stable condition. According to the last update we received out here, a bullet hole could be seen in the side of the white SUV belonging to the victims. The suspect again fled, but police say he was later found dead by suicide right here on St. Andrew's Place as well. Back out here live, investigators left the scene just about an hour ago out here. They're urging anyone with information to contact the LAPD. Give them a call if you saw or know anything. That is the latest for now here live in LA's Harvard Heights neighborhood. I'm Omar Lewis for KTLA 5 News.
Okay, Omar, thank you for that. A tractor trailer hauling at least a half dozen Teslas bursting into flames along the 5 freeway in Sylmar. This happened on the southbound lanes near Balboa Boulevard. Video shows several of the cars on the trailer fully engulfed. Look at it there as cars drove by. All southbound lanes at Balboa were closed for several hours while firefighters battled the flames. Because of the electric car batteries, fire crews had a hard time putting out the fires. No injuries were reported. Crews are now investigating just exactly what sparked the blaze.
Air Canada planning to resume flights today, a day after a cabin crew walkout forced the airline to suspend all its flights. This was yesterday, but don't head to LAX just yet. Here's why. More than 10,000 Air Canada flight attendants went on strike again yesterday, grounding about 700 flights, stranding more than 100,000 passengers. But the Canadian government now stepping in, issuing a directive to end the cabin crew strike. Air Canada says it has reached a temporary deal with the cabin crew union, extending their current agreement as talks continue. All flights to and from Los Angeles were canceled yesterday and again today. The airline warns it could take a week or more for all routes to fully return to normal.
Millions of AT&T customers may now receive up to $7,500 in cash as part of a $177 million settlement. 2 data breaches last year led to the data of millions of former and current AT&T customers being found on the dark web. That included Social Security numbers and telephone numbers of nearly all customers in 2022. Customers eligible to file a claim will receive an email notice, so check for that. The deadline to submit a claim is November 18th. Claims must include documented losses reasonably tied to the breaches. And Amtrak is firing up its fall flash sale right now. You can get coach class tickets up to 25% off. For example, you can snag a ticket from LA to Sacramento for just $61, or to Seattle for $105, or even all the way to Chicago for $130. The sale runs until August 20th for select travel dates between September 3rd and November 13th.
Not bad. And a popular drink becoming harder to get.
Retailers say social media buzz and Japan's tourism boom are fueling the craze for matcha, leaving suppliers in short supply. In some places, that's doubling the price of a matcha drink. They say growing more isn't a quick solution, as new tea plants need about 5 years to mature. Here in LA, daily matcha is becoming so popular that some workplaces are now putting matcha machines in the office alongside coffee makers.
Well, come on, KTLA.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
Miss Janine, Miss Erica, we need a matcha machine now.
Anything to get your fix, right? Yeah, I can't believe I don't even know what that tastes like, though.
I mean, isn't that kind of crazy?
tastes-
Are we late to this game?
I would think
so.
it's kind of grassy. It tastes kind of grassy.
Like a green drink.
Is it
Yeah.
stronger than regular tea?
It's different.
Okay.
It's different. It doesn't taste
Listen.
brewed and steeped the way tea does. It tastes more like a chai latte, more like
even know
that
what
kind
that
of
tastes
thing.
It
like.
hits you with that. I feel like I can taste it. If
More
anyone,
milky,
where's the best matcha place in town?
grassy.
Let us know. I know the viewers. There is someone who's like a matcha maven out
Oh,
there.
I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe
Let
one
us
will
know.
show up here outside of
Yeah, a
studios,
segment or
right?
something, yeah.
You never know. All right, outside, still seeing that cloud coverage this morning. It should clear a little bit faster than it did yesterday. Cloudy skies, though, but gorgeous looking at Long Beach. Yesterday, we were below average downtown. 79 was the high. I think we're pretty similar to that again today. And then slowly, we are going to warm up well above average for everyone away from the coast as we head toward the middle this week. 50 in Big Bear right now, 65 in Riverside, it's 65 in Van Nuys, and 73 in Palmdale. And our air quality, like to see all this green close to the coast, so good to moderate for most of us. It's better than yesterday. And the orange, still seeing a handful of that for the Inland Empire, unhealthy for sensitive groups. Looking at the big picture, this trough low pressure, again, doesn't move that much for the next couple of days. This is what's given us these cool temperatures. This ridge of high pressure is going to keep building toward the area. We're going to warm temperatures up significantly. And the placement of this, well, it's going to allow that monsoon moisture to make its way into the region. So the chance of thunderstorms for the desert and mountains is going to be a forecast for some of the afternoons later this week. But